Well, hi everyone, welcome back to MCM Outdoors. It's been a rough couple of weeks and I've had COVID, I've been off my feet, and this is the first walk since I've been unwell. I don't know if you can probably still hear it in my voice, feeling quite out of breath, and I'm nowhere near back on form, so it's been tough and there's been a bit of a delay in being able to get out really and get any content going, so thanks for your patience. Hopefully start off on some smaller local walks and build up to when the time comes that we can get in the mountains again. So I've brought a little bit of a rucksack with me, and I'm just doing a local walk about 4.5 miles, get back into the swing of things and, you know, start the ball rolling, getting some content again for the channel. It's tough times, isn't it? We're pretty limited in terms of what we can and cannot do, and the mountains and the higher places are off limits for me now because they've tweaked the rules. So there you go, local walks, but I'm very lucky that I live in a rural area and I've got nice walks on my doorstep. I don't take that for granted because I know many people aren't in the same boat. So I'm gonna head out. I've got an Alp Kit Brûler methylated spirit stove, meth stove, cook up some classic noodles, a bit of a coffee, and enjoy some time out in the fresh air. Feels really good to be out the house, out of bed and out and about again. I just hope this stupid breathlessness goes. I'm pretty sure it will, but yeah, COVID-19. Anyway, that's enough of that. I won't be talking about that subject again. Let's enjoy the walk. I've brought the drone along and hopefully it's something to watch, a bit of diversion. So you can see, folks, we finally got the stove lit. Always a bit of a faff with the old meths, especially when it's cold like today. But when you've got the stove lit, it's pretty reliable. And if you've got a windshield like I've brought along with me, you can just protect it, because the slightest breeze can affect these meth stoves and make it much less efficient. And get the lid on, let them boil up, and just sit and take in the surroundings. So while that's just heating up, I'm thinking ahead. With these meth stoves, I always find if you plan ahead, it goes a little bit smoother. For example, I want a cup of coffee after I've cooked these noodles. So I've already got the water, just to be careful. I've already put that in the mug ready to go. So as soon as I take these off, I'm just going to replace it with this and get that water boiling straight away. So obviously saves having to extinguish the stove, put it back out, or, you know, wait a while whilst I'm doing that. It just saves a bit of fuel, but it's nice. And now's the time to sit back, because these stoves don't rush for anyone. But there isn't any rushes to today. It's all about just being out and enjoying it. Lovely surroundings here, nice and peaceful. I've passed very few people, and it's nice to just be outdoors finally again and taking in the surroundings. There's a cracking little day sack made by Milliken, based in the Lake District, and it's a limited edition. You can't get many more. They did a collab with Miscellaneous Adventures. Classic canvas roll top, nice leather detailing, aluminium buckles. I've got a nice patch inside, and there's a lovely leather sewn on badge just depicting some mountains, snow-capped mountains and trees and a river. So you can put an axe or accessories on the side, loops for various gear, and again axe maybe that side. Got a laptop pocket there and a side pocket with a load of different storage options and a sleeve in the back. It's a lovely piece of outdoor equipment, one that just gets better with time. And that's just what I meant about having the water ready to go. Quick swap round, not wasting any fuel, not faffing round, and it'll be a shorter time until my brew's ready. When that's boiled up, I'm just going to add my sachet and enjoy this nice meal just out in the woods. And then take the rubber seal out. It doesn't always go to plan, this, like that, especially if you're filming. There we go. Just leave that now. that'll go out. We've got our brew in the winter sunshine. Cheers everyone. So when you're using these meth stoves with these spirit burners, Trangia, whatever the brand you're using, don't forget to put that back in the lid before you put it back and set back off on your travels. That's just about cooled down now. Just try and make sure there's no dirt and stones and bits of rubbish in the top of it. You'll get a few, doesn't really affect the burner, and then screw that on. Can't do it one-handed, but that is it. This little stove is made by Alpkit. I think they've tweaked the design now. It's called the Brewler. Really simple. It's just this aluminium housing in which the burner sits. A couple of ventilation holes, simple pot supports, and 3 feet with this rubberized coating, just so it's a bit non-slip. Good little stove, and you can operate it with the there's a sliding plate which can sit over the burner to regulate the flame, and you can operate that through this little window. I just had it on full today because it was just boiling some water. Now, just as a side note, that's the base of the pot I've used to boil the water. When you use meths, it can get very sooty, but I find if you add 10% water to the meths, no more, no less, it reduces sooting. If you put too much water in, you'll find it's hard to light, and it doesn't combust as well, obviously, because you're diluting the volatile part of the spirits. But it does work. It'd normally be black. Much easier to clean, much more pleasant when you're putting that back in your pack at the end of a trip. Obviously important to always show, leave no trace, nothing whatsoever would indicate that I've been here, other than a few trampled leaves. Always look after your locations. I'm going to head back out.
you.